on, people? It's your boy Tots back again, live for another match review. Arsenal winning at Old Trafford 1-0. Before I get into it, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, T-Chance Sports, the home of sports. Now, let's get into it. Arsenal come away from Old Trafford winning 1-0 with a Calafiori goal. Now, let's be honest, man, from an Arsenal perspective, that was an absolutely dreadful performance. One of the worst performances from Arsenal I've seen in many a year. I feel like, apart from the goal, they offered nothing going forward. And again, for me personally, I think Man United will count themselves unlucky to not get 3 points, never mind one, because I feel like they had the better of the chances. David Raya got man of the match, rightfully so, because he made 3 or 4 really good saves. And Arsenal, man, apart from going forward, it's kind of the same kind of deficiencies going into kind of this game. The things that we were worried about as Arsenal fans in terms of not being creative from an attacking point of view, from open play. It was kind of the same kind of worries that we had. And in the game, man, we see no kind of creativity at all, bro. Like, Gyökeres didn't have a good game. Obviously, he got hooked off after 60th minute. But to be honest with you, we didn't really create any chances for him. He had no shots on at goal. There was no kind of blistering runs in transition where he was 1v1 with his defender and he really had to beat him to try and get a shot off goal or anything like that. It was kind of very much isolated, trying to play with his back to goal. Didn't really suit his overall play. And again, he got hooked up. But it wasn't just him. I feel like overall, the attackers in Arsenal's lineup were not very, very good, man. Martinelli, again, a lack of quality. There was one pass he played over the top that just went out for a throw, which was poor. He was getting back defensively and working hard, but going forward, still not good enough, man. Decision-making, there was a chance where he could have put a good ball into the box and he hit against a Man United player and he went out for a throw-in. Stuff like that, the same old kind of lack of quality in those positions for him. So he was poor. I thought Saka, again, very, very quiet, poor as well, ready for his high standards. Didn't create any kind of clear-cut chance. Didn't have any shots at goal himself, really, but I think one, which was comfortably saved. So, yeah, from an Arsenal perspective, you look at the likes of Odegaard. Again, I felt like Odegaard in the first phase did a few nice things in the first half where he was skipping the past a couple of players and then he just made the wrong decision, held onto the ball too long, or he made the wrong decision to pass when he should shoot and shoot when he should pass. And ultimately, he lacked a bit of quality, man. There was only kind of one little pass he did in the second half into Saka that was very good, which was blocked by De Ligt. But other than that, I feel like, again, from an Arsenal perspective, man, even the substitutions that came on, Havertz and Madueke were very ineffective, weren't really good, if I'm being honest. Man, Marino didn't really do anything either as well, man. And I think going on early in the game, I think Arsenal were trying to kind of sit back a little bit, trying to soak up pressure and trying to play more in the transition. But you can tell they're not very good, or they're not very used to playing in the transition kind of team, because they had a lot of kind of overlays in terms of Odegaard in position where he could pass, like I was saying, where he either lose the ball, make the wrong decision, and we'd lose it in the turnover. It was very, very sloppy in terms of our decision-making and passes, man. You can put that towards, obviously, it being the first game, but also, you got to say, we've seen this a lot with Arsenal in terms of getting a goal from a set piece, sitting back, and end up drawing the game. We've seen that a lot last year, and I think as a performance as a whole, it was not good enough from an offensive point of view. Man United finished 15th. Yes, they've got some few attackers, but they've got the same midfield, they've got the same defense, and they've got an awful goalkeeper. And we're very lucky the keeper made a mistake. Let's get onto the goal. It was a corner that comes in by Declan Rice onto the goalkeeper, Bendia, and he absolutely makes a hash of it, punches it into his own net, really. It was going to be an own goal. Calafiori was on the goal line, saved his blushes. So it was an own goal, and he headed it in to make it 1-0 Arsenal. But again, if it wasn't for that, we did not look like scoring in the month of Sundays. So yeah, that is definitely something we've got to improve on for sure. But overall, even though we've won the game, and again, I'll provide a little bit of balance because we've got 3 points. I said we needed to get 3 points because Man City and Liverpool won, and they got 3 points. So from that point of view, yeah, great. That's fantastic. However, you got to look and be fair and say, you know what? That performance is nowhere near good enough. You know, that is not a title-winning team. That is not a title-challenging team performance. And we've seen a lot of that last season. So that's why there's a bit of hesitancy for Arsenal fans when it comes to, obviously, Arsenal going forward. Can they provide attacking performances that kind of warrant us to be excited and very, very optimistic? And that was definitely not it. However, we have got the 3 points. We played better at Man United and lost. We played better at Man United and drawn. So from that perspective, it's cool. But this doesn't mean anything if you don't go on and win a trophy with it. Like, the narrative always spins when you see teams like Liverpool and Man City go away at a team that's difficult to go to and they get a win and they didn't play very well. People say it's champions do that. That's kind of what champions do. Go to an away team, don't win, and don't play well and end up winning the game. However, also I've never been champions. So until they actually achieve that kind of title, you can't really link it to this, in my opinion. It still looks like Have we improved? Have we actually had a better style of play? I don't think we have. And yeah, it's up to Arteta and the players to obviously improve throughout the season. Still, only the first game. I'm not going to obviously completely lose my rag over it. And we won the game. So you have to be kind of fair there. But at the same time, there is definitely room for concern considering we looked like we weren't going to score. If it was from a corner, it was the same kind of thing we've been like for the last year and a half. So yeah, man, very, very worrying about the actual performance. But with the win, I'm actually happy with the win. And hopefully we can build on it and perform better against Leeds next week. But in terms of a Man United perspective, I thought they were excellent, man. They were very, very good in terms of the actual overall play playing against Arsenal. I had a lot of criticisms for Ruben Amorim in terms of their style of play. Not only them losing games last year, but their style of play, I thought it was not good enough. And I feel like in this game, they were actually creating a lot of chances. That David Raya was making great saves, a fantastic save for Cunha, a fantastic save for Mbeumo, a header as well. Another save again as well from Cunha and Mbeumo. So Man United were attacking Arsenal's goal, 9 shots on target. And on another day, they could have easily won the game with the chances they had. Unfortunately for them, I feel like, again, it was kind of the tale of the deficiencies of the two teams from last season. Man United had a massive deficiency in terms of defending set pieces. They conceded from a corner. They had a massive goalkeeping issue. The goalkeeper made a mistake. They had a massive scoring issue. They didn't score a goal. Arsenal had a massive creativity issue. Didn't create anything from open play. And also had a massive kind of not getting their attacking players into positions where they can impact the game, which was another thing. However, their obviously positives last season was set pieces, which we scored from a set piece, and obviously defending a lead, which again, for the most part, we are very good defensively. We do obviously keep a lot of clean sheets. So I feel like that kind of evened out. And maybe because it's the start of season, it's kind of old habits are still there. You probably after 10 games, you have to kind of get a new style, maybe. But other than that, again, like I said, the performance was not good enough. It was a atrocious performance, one of the worst performances I've seen Arsenal have. But we've won at Old Trafford again. Only the 5th time we've won in the Premier League era, I believe. Or no, it's the 6th time we won in the Premier League era, and only that I think the 4th or 5th time I've seen us win while I've been alive. So yeah. It's crazy, man. But yeah, big up everyone that's been in the building, man. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel as well. But yeah, overall, Man United can feel encouraged by the performance because I feel like they did create enough chances to win the game, but ultimately also go away with the 3 points. And Man United have got a little bit of pressure now to get some points on the board when they face Fulham and Burnley in the next 2 games. Also have Leeds at home. Look, hopefully they can obviously improve on the performance and get another victory and go on from there. But man, big up everyone that's obviously tuned into the video. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe. And until next time, man, I'm out, man. Peace and love. Don't hate to play the game. Until next time, I'm out, man. Peace.